Good afternoon. My name is Christian Morales, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the most interesting rivalries in, I believe, sports history. But for now, we'll just keep it simple in wrestling history. So, into the 2016 Rio Olympics, we saw at 86 kilograms Abdul Rashid Sajilayev of the Russian Federation competing, and at 97 kilograms, we saw Kyle Snyder of the U.S. So, they were competing at different weights this year, but that didn't stop them from meeting the following year after both of them winning Olympic titles. So they both won Olympic titles and they both won world titles the year before 2016. 2015, Kyle Snyder actually won the world championships and became the youngest wrestler in the U.S. to win a world title at 20 years old. So he goes to the Olympics, he competes, he blows through the competition, wins his Olympic medal. Weight class right underneath him, Sajilayev of Russia, does the same thing, and in what I believe was an even more dominant fashion. So he goes through and he blows through the competition. Now, going into 2017, we have the question of whether some wrestlers are going to go up in weight class or some wrestlers are going to go down. With Sajilayev, he decided to make the jump up to 97 kilograms. From 86 to 97, that's a big jump, and Kyle Snyder's not a small dude. He's a very big man. So, leading up to the 2017 World Championships, there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of excitement leading up to their match. People seemed to only want to see this match. And when it came down to their match in the World Championship Finals, they both swept through the competition, made it to the finals. And when it came down to their match, the U.S. team and the Russian team were both tied at the same amount of points. So the winner of this match would not only win their championship title, but also clutch the team title for their country. So it was a lot on the line. So now this match just got even bigger. So you have two of the biggest names in wrestling, the Tank Abdul Rashid Sajilayev and Captain America Kyle Snyder, going head to head. So you're watching the match, it starts off, Kyle Snyder goes and takes a shot, Sajilayev stuffs it and scores two. A couple more exchanges just like that. Very high-paced match for some heavyweights. They were moving really fast. So after an extremely hard match and just constant, just action-filled match, Snyder comes out on top 6-5. Fast forward to 2018. Now we're going into the World Championships again. And there's even more hype because Abdul Rashid Sajilayev and Kyle Snyder too. It was dubbed Snyder Live. So now the super match and the trilogy has just begun. Going into 2018, we see Kyle Snyder, Abdul Sajilayev make it to the finals again. But one thing to keep in mind here was throughout the tournament, Kyle Snyder was not as dominant as Sajilayev. Kyle Snyder was winning 4 or 5 matches, 6, 7 matches by just a point. Snyder, Sajilayev, opposed to his competition, was winning 10-0, 15-5, 12-2, 12-0, just teching everybody, just running through the competition. They finally get to the finals, and not to my surprise, but to a lot of people's surprise, Kyle Snyder gets pinned in the first period. Within the first minute and a half, Kyle Snyder's on his back and he's pinned. Fast forward to 2019, the match has to continue. The saga has to keep going. In the world semis, I believe that anything can happen. I believe in the semis of any big tournament, anything can happen. You have upsets left and right. And one thing that people didn't count on this day was the upset. Snyder falls to Shuriov of Azerbaijan, another Olympic gold medalist from 2012 and a 2016 Olympic silver medalist. So now we had 3 Olympic champions in the same weight. 3 Olympic champions fighting for one title. Snyder falls in the semis. Abdul Rashid beats Shuriov in a dominant fashion, just as expected. And now, going into the 2020 Olympics, which are being postponed to 21, there's just so much hype and so much going on in this one weight class at 97 kilos that any other weight class just to me looks boring, and it's not the case. I believe that everybody should really keep their eye on this match and this weight class. I think if you haven't, I think you really should. If you don't even know about wrestling, just the very grasp and the entire gravity of the situation for this match, I think should keep anybody interested, and anybody should see how this goes down, because I believe this matchup and this series at this weight is going to be in the history books one day. I found this really interesting, and I hope you do too. Thank you very much.